Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I am Coach Albert Ellis, the lead scout, volunteer head recruiter for Primetime Scouting. So this infomercial is just some information about what we do and how we help ladies and gentlemen, young people, get recruited for scholarships. Met this guy named Mark Everett quite a few years ago, way back in 1990. We had about a 90-minute talk and we became the best of friends. I go through something in life, I get laid off at my job of teaching, and all of a sudden Mark's running an infomercial on Facebook. And it says, would you like to be a scout? And if you have a student or a student athlete that would like to get recruited, inbox me. So I happen to inbox Mark, and he tells me what I'm about to tell you now, and it was probably one of the most powerful things I've ever heard in my life. And I said, how do I become a part of Primetime? How do I help? He said, you had your interview way back in 1990. So Mark brought me in. We've been doing this since about 2018, but I know I did it for 20 years by myself, and Mark did it for 30 years himself. But we have a plethora of people, small company, but with big, long tentacles to help kids get recruited. So one of the mainstays of Primetime, we don't just have scholarships, but our scholarships are guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. That if we can't find a student or a student athlete a guaranteed academic or athletic scholarship, and this is for students and student athletes, guaranteed scholarship, we must refund their money. Mom and dad, whoever put you in, grandma, auntie, May, whoever their name is, we must refund your money, hands down, no questions asked. We are 100%. We have never ever failed in getting you a scholarship because we deal with people who do not believe in failure. The people behind the scenes, these guys are the best of the best in all academia and athletics in the world. So Coach Everett's a three-time Olympian. I was a track star at the University of Pittsburgh, hometown, good old Durham, North Carolina. Was a six-time All-American hurdler. Jesus opened the door. Next thing I know, I'm in the NFL. Ran on numerous USA teams, but I played with Pittsburgh, New England. I'm an original Panther from the first team, the Chiefs and the Jets. So all of these people that we've met since we were 14 years old, all the way up through our professional careers, they work behind the scenes for you. Some of them you may never see, may never talk to. They don't want any shine. I'm forced to be in front of the camera because that's my job, but these people want to help you. So guaranteed scholarships. Another thing that's important, we do internships. And we do internships for all of our students and student athletes. Now, I don't know about you out there, but when I tried to get my first job, I had no job experience, resume looked good, traditional black and white tie the whole bit. When I had hair, hair looked really good, shaped up, but I answered all the guys' questions. Next thing I know, I was waiting for the final question. They would say, well, when can you start? I'm gonna say today, like I was trained to, but the guy asked me a different question. What is your job experience? I started mumbling like Scooby-Doo. I had no job experience, so I didn't get the job. But we want to make sure our students and student athletes get that job because they have the internship that locks them into the career, and sometimes that internship is paid. I'll say it again, sometimes the internship is paid. And the internship will happen whether the student or student athlete between their sophomore and junior year once they declare. If they come home with mom and dad, or if they stay at school, either way they have the internship. We have relationships, and if this whole thing is about relationships with people, it's a people thing, it's a people game. So we have relationships with every Division III, Division II, Division I, NAIA, JUCO, HBCU, and prep school from here to Hawaii and Alaska. So we have their cell phone numbers. So if you're a parent out there, and there's no slight against you, I have 4 individual kids in Primetime Scouting. My oldest boy is L. Ellis, now at the University of Arkansas. We are his insurance policy. He may not need a lot of things, but whenever he needs us, we're there for him. My daughter received scholarship money to go to Elizabeth City State University, and she happened to have a bill that was all of $18 for the year, okay? My middle boy, Manny Emmanuel Ellis, of course, L. Ellis, named after me and my dad, Scholar Scales, Manny Emmanuel Ellis. That young man has about 15, 16 scholarships, and he ran one time last year. Had some knee injuries we're working through now, but he still has scholarship money on the table. And my young boy, Jeremiah Fowler Ellis, that young man is 14, just enjoying life, being a happy little boy. He doesn't know anything about what daddy does. So he has scholarship money coming to him, is already taken care of. One thing that coaches don't want to do, they don't want to talk to parents. So I couldn't recruit for my kids. I had to have other people in prime time make the call for me because we are all biased. It's your job to tell your child, your boy or girl, that they're the best of the best at what they can do, and they really can be president or whatever, astronaut, whatever they want to do. But our job, we're able to take that narrative, tell it for you, and they listen to us because we are coaches and scouts and professionals in that area. So we do all sports except for cheerleading, where we can help cheerleaders get the academic money. Then you can negotiate with the coaches, and we do all academic scholarships for kids. So they play flag football, ultimate frisbee, chess, all of those things, and band. You have scholarship money out there. Have books available that are people who get in primetime scouting, so they get discounts on certain things. So I have a book at home with about $1.5 million worth of academic money in. Do you have that book? I don't think so, but we do in prime time. So we have access to a lot of money. We vet the schools, we vet the coaches, and we make sure it's the right fit. Because right now, as we speak, there are thousands and thousands of kids hopping in the transfer portal trying to find another school because they chose the wrong school. They're not happy, don't like the weather, the coach at school has a scandal, blah, 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 blah. So for all our kids, if that happens on a Friday and they don't like it, or something goes wrong or whatever with the coach, or whatever may happen, by Monday we have another school that wants them because we have the schools bid on you and compete for you attending their school. So that's one very, very important thing, vetting the school, vetting the coaches, and having access to them, because we have access to them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Mark Everett, I believe he's a part vampire. I do on the average of 17-hour days, but the man does not sleep. And all he cares about, and all our staff cares about, is you spending the least amount of money going to school, okay? We also have discounts on services. The young man filming this film right now is Mr. Philip Wiggins of Playground Studios. Phil will do all types of splicing for video, show up for you if you have the prime time with you. I think I pointed to the right part of my chest, yeah. If you have prime time and you're on any of our lists throughout the country, he will splice that film for you. He can come to you. You might have to pay for travel, food, and beverage, but once he cuts that film, anyone and everyone who he has filmed has gotten scholarships. And I'm going to say they've gotten full rides. He's filmed for my son Emmanuel. That's 15, 16 scholarships because he filmed 1 or 2 races. So the guy is the guy when it comes to that. So we appreciate Phil for doing this. Playground Studios, you cannot get to him without coming to us and receive the discount. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely expensive. You get a very, very, very nice discount for doing that. But you also get a discount on training. You might happen to need, say for instance, you need ACT, SAT prep. We have people to do that. Say you need a chef. Say you need someone to train your student or student athlete. We have access to those, and anybody that we refer you to must give you a discount on services. If you get injured, we know the best of the best rehab people in the country, in the world, they can get it done for you, okay? And they're gonna give you a discount on service. But we can also, as I said, help you with that transfer portal. It's not easy at all. You have a certain amount of time, small windows to get in, to get out, that type of thing. But the other thing we have for you, it's a lifetime commitment. Once you come in with prime time, it's family. You can't get rid of family. You can't get rid of blood. So you're with us for the duration of the ride. So your child graduates from high school, we can't come, hey, we're gonna send a little gift to you. Graduate from college, can't come, hey, we're gonna send a gift to you. Please get married. Me and my wife love weddings, Jenny Ellis. We love to come to weddings. We definitely come to that. We're gonna make room for that. So if your child gets married, we're showing up. We're gonna support you guys in any avenue and get all your questions answered, because a lot of you sitting out there, you got a bunch of questions. You don't know about a bunch of different things. We have the answers. and we want to help you. We don't sell anything, we offer a service. Prime example, we also have prime time scouting, travel, okay, and destinations. Headed by my wife, Jenny Ellis. So if you got a family reunion, you're just trying to go on vacation, you're trying to take an official, unofficial visit to school, we get you discounts on all those things, from rent-a-cars, hotel, you name it. We get you the best of the best rates. Just so happened a couple of years ago, my wife hadn't even started this and partnered with Mark Everett and I, but she got us on vacation, went to Myrtle Beach, got there for $159, 4 days, 3 nights. And we were 8 minutes from the beach. So saved us a boatload of money. 2.5 hour ride, had a great time, was able to go shopping, spend the money on the kids, the whole thing. So she's an expert in that area. And like I said, there's many, many, many other services we want to get to you and for you. And like I said, I'm not just like the Hair Club for Men. I don't just volunteer work for the company. I'm also a parent as well. I'm a client. So once again, all 4 of my own kids have been placed in here. L. Ellis, University of Arkansas, Scholar Scales, Elizabeth City State University. Don't know where Manny was going to go. Manny Fresh, he is going to college somewhere in the United States of America. And my son Jeremiah, all 4 of my kids are in. And there's only one big, catch. The only catch is you haven't signed up yet. Come on with us. Let us help you. We're just offering help. We are offering a service. We're not selling anything. Once again, we are offering a service. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope to be talking to you very, very soon. Thank you.